Hello everyone, welcome back. If it's your first time here, please like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Leave a comment. You can email me at talk2pfc@yahoo.com. That's talk, the number 2, pfc@yahoo.com. You can follow me on TikTok. My name Terry Sloan 677. I want to do a video about what's going on in Ukraine with Russia and Ukraine because everybody is focused on the election, Kamala Harris and Waltz and all this going on. No one's really paying attention to what's going on over there, and it's starting to escalate very quickly. As I said the other day, Ukraine now has F-16s. Russia has said, depending on where those are being deployed from, what their reaction's going to be. I personally believe this is emboldened Ukraine to make some stupid moves. They're going to do things that are going to really escalate, and they're going to try to... I got some articles here I'm going to read to you and show you, because they're going to try and escalate this, and in turn Russia's going to have to do something to push back. So to start with, I believe this happened Monday night. They started moving Monday, Tuesday night into Wednesday morning for us. I'll just read the article. Ukraine incursion into Russia and what we know. An invading force of 1,000 Ukrainians and dozens of armored vehicles have entered Ukraine's Kursk region, which is on the border of Ukraine and Russia. I'll put a map up here to show you where that's located, give you an idea. The article says that early on Tuesday, the Ukraine military launched a major raid on Russia's Kursk region, breaking through the border at multiple locations. So they're not just in Ukraine, they're actually going into Russia. The attack was focused on a small town located some 9 kilometers from the border. The town, which is the administrative center of the namesake district, has been subject to continuous artillery and drone strikes. According to Russia, there was over 1,000 Ukrainian soldiers who were involved in this. That in itself speaks volume because Ukraine has very, very limited manpower. They're struggling with manpower. They have men, some men are 50, 60 years old that are fighting on the front lines. This again, like I said, this is Ukraine being emboldened, trying to make bigger pushback on Russia, bigger gains on the territory they've already lost over the past 2 years. It says the incursion has been halted, with the invading force losing over 300 troops and 54 armored vehicles, including at least 6 tanks. So that in itself, this equipment that they're losing to try to get these little gains are huge for them. It says that Kiev has suffered an estimated 315 casualties during the attempted incursion, with the Russian military has reported. Here's another one of those articles that I'm reading from that I'll show you. I looked through European news, Russia's news, our news, all of it. You have to try to filter through all of it because you don't get the truth from anyone. Not from the US mainstream, not from European mainstream, and not from Russia's news. But you can pick out bits and pieces that usually tally out. So, as this article says, Russia's claimed that they've that Ukraine lost 315. Most likely Ukraine doesn't have anything out on it yet, but they will come out stating they haven't lost that or lost half of that or whatever. But the fact of the matter is, they're being emboldened to do things that they, for one, wouldn't be capable of doing without us and NATO. And two, the other reason I believe that is because of this article right here from Newsweek. Ukraine's F-16 success relies on key strategy for the war. So in this article, they're talking about the F-16s that they've received. As I said before, Ukraine cannot support F-16s. They don't have the air bases to do it. They don't have the technology or anything else. And that is going to drag NATO, the United States, into this because Russia is not going to tolerate it for a minute. And in this article, I believe, is a big giveaway. Read this little bit to you. Ukraine will need to take out Russia's key air defense systems deep behind the front lines to keep its new F-16 fighter jets operational. According to new analysis, as the U.S.-made aircraft take to Ukraine skies, Kiev will notably need to continue efforts to target Russia air defense assets within the Russian rear and in occupied Ukraine. So they are going to fly these aircraft into Russia, into Russia's airspace, with Western-provided long-range weapons to enable its use of F-16 jets. So there's been speculation that Ukraine has been given tactical nukes. The F-16 is capable of carrying those and delivering those weapon systems. But even if they don't have tactical nukes, if they are actually flying into Russia's airspace, flying into Russia, number one, the S-400 and S-500 defense systems that Russia has can easily target F-16s, especially with inexperienced pilots, without radar jamming, without all of the technology that we have and we provide to our pilots. So I believe that Ukraine has now, one, Biden has given them permission to do this. They're not going to do it without our permission. And Biden has nothing to lose at this point. He knows he's done. He knows he's out of office. So therefore, that's emboldened Ukraine. Now they have the F-16s. They have them equipped with long-range missiles. And they are going to push the boundary a lot further than they should, in my opinion. So now they're trying not only to use ground troops to invade the Russian territory, but they're also going to start flying F-16s into Russia. And this is going to escalate things very, very quickly, and it's going to get out of hand very, very quickly. So my guess is within the next few weeks, this election here has all of the other leaders around the world on edge, not knowing what to do. They know if Kamala gets in, it will be World War III. There'll be no question about it. They know if Trump gets in, the military-industrial complex does not want that because they know their money's going to dry up. So it's a double-edged sword. They don't know what to do. Ukraine knows that they're at the end of their rope, that if Trump gets in, it's over. And if they don't do something on a large scale to justify the means of keep supplying the weapons of money, it's going to dry up and they're going to lose this war. Ukraine is not going to beat Russia. If this takes 10 years, Ukraine will not beat Russia. It's just not, it's not possible. Russia has 10 times the population of Ukraine. People have left Ukraine by the millions. They are forcing elderly people to fight. They are literally running out of manpower. And this is not going to end well unless someone puts an end to it. So we'll have to wait and see what the next few weeks bring, but in my opinion, these F-16s are going to create more of an issue, and they're going to raise the stakes a lot higher, and Russia's not going to let that fly. So if you have a comment, please leave it. You can email me his information if you got it. We'll see where this goes, and till the next time, we'll see you then. Thanks for watching.